the map I was playing, and I didn't really have enough time to invest in another map of that scale. But it is a nice map. I've watched a number of YouTubers running Let's Plays on it. Okay, and obviously this is much quicker than me stacking these 14 at a time. Which is why I figured we'd get this now. Especially considering how many bales we need to collect. I don't think it tells me. Because contract bales. We'll take a quick look now. 0 bales produced. The silly thing with the baler is it drops them on this orientation, which means really I should be picking them up across the field. Oh, and of course this was the not for silage bales collector, because it scoops them off the ground. You can tear the wrapping on them. And that's done. So you really want this wrapper or this pick collector, not that one. These two have grabs, so they grab the bale and they place it on the bed, so the bale isn't allowed to roll and slide. It's positioned. Okay, 21. Well, that's awkward. How many fields do we have? I think we did 3 fields at the next farm. I basically just took a whole bunch of hay contracts. They're not entirely awesome because payment for hay is very low, so we're not going to make much bonus money out of this. But if we have any bales left on the baler at the end, or on the collector at the end, we'll just take them back to the farm and drop them off with the cows, because we need a ton of these. Oh, there's bales there. Okay. Let's go round counterclockwise, then we can collect all the ones along. Well, no, let's not bother. Let's just grab the closest 3. That one and that one. Alrighty. Of course, the other question is, in which sequence will we be credited for delivery? This is a tight yard to head down. Okay, we're heading west. How do I know we're heading west? Now this isn't the best path to where we're going, because it takes us further south and then joins the road past our delivery point. But that's okay. Do we go through the hedge? Yes, through the hedge and turn left. Whoa! Lose control and hit the posts. I still haven't replaced the missing hedges on my farm yet. I think I did chop down the hedge at the entrance to field 50 so that we can get something bigger through there. I think we turn right here. Yes. And here we are. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. We do not want to catch traffic coming the other way. And actually, this bale collector is a very dangerous piece of kit to be driving around with in the UK, because the collector is on the inside. So you come across a truck coming the other way and you're probably going to take out his windshield, which not particularly bright move. Okay, that should be fine. And push the button. So the nice thing about hay is it all delivers to the same spot on this map. So there's no questions about where it's all going. With silage you can be delivering to the BGA as well, which is over here. Okay, contract on field 128 finished, 129 finished, 46 finished, 70% finished for 105. Okay, let's fold that up. We collected everything on 105 and 107, so completed 105, 107, they're the last two there, plus 44. Okay, so not done yet. And of course the other issue here is the rails are now wide. So this is taking up far more room on the road. And if the street lights were real, we'd probably be taking those down. Okay, is there a path there? No, there is not. But when you're not carrying bales, the collector actually positions in a vertical position, so you can take it on the road in that state. I wonder if it folds up vertical if I don't collect 24 bales. Oh, that was my turn. He's just... No, you poo head. Wow. Go, go, go. Hopefully nobody behind. behind me. Alrighty. Again, as with most maps, it can be very difficult to see when the side turns are. So you kind of have to learn the map in order to know when you want to turn and where. I'm getting to know this map reasonably well, so I've figured out a lot of the back routes between places. Okay, we have 3 collections along here. Finish the one we started. Ouch. It wasn't the plan. But Foam Sim magic beams the bales to where they need to be. Okay, no bales in the corner. Oh, missed it. No, it's once you've got one bale on, it's never going to be vertical. Potentially, if you do smaller bales, if you do the 125s, it may have the ability to pick up vertically. Which then may be an argument, now that we have this, to do 125 centimetre bales and get a fast bale. Come on, pick up. Yeah, so the bales are in the way of it loading full high, yeah, straight up. Can't see where I'm going. Oh. Okay, so you know what I think I might do is go get the other field first. And the reason for that is because we can do 180 degree. It's easier to get into this field than it was to put a 180 into the other field. I think what we'll do here is we'll grab that one, back up, and grab the other one. Any more? Just the one. And fold up the arm. This yard not really designed for this get up, I suggest. Yay. Okay, that's done. We can shut that gate. I think there was one of the fields on the other yard also had a gate which I forgot to shut, so I'm bad. And then this field here is much easier to get into. Got quite a few bales here too. Probably going to have to come back for more. There's 10. Space for 10. And quick count, I'm pretty sure we got more than 10 here. Oh. Yeah, I'm quite happy. The desktops we bought, and we're getting on for 5 years old now, were very well specified, and so they're still able to run a lot of, you know, horsepower demanding games. Although I have noticed, I believe the flickering that happens during winter when it snows, I need the next generation of of graphics card to be able to eliminate that. Okay, it's another 24. So again, definitely recommend the Deutz as a good tractor to have. I mean, downsides is you don't generally have engine options on them, so the engine they come with is what they come with. So if you're looking for a specific horsepower and Deutz doesn't have it, you either have to go with the bigger one or choose something else. But the 7 Series, we've got just shy of 250. Front loader options, all the wheel options, and pretty much a good functional tractor in the mid 200s range. Here we are. Again. And generally it's a tractor that most people don't use that significant, that frequently. There is a Series 8, there is a Series 9, which obviously more horsepower. You might not get front loader options on them. For something different. Plus it came up in the sale, so you can't say no to that. Okay, drop these off. This should complete all the contracts. for complete. Come on, 107. 107 complete, and we made 4,900 plus 502 on our environmental score, which is a little bit more boosted because we did game the system and spot spray some weeds that didn't exist. And that's the computer programmer in me. You can plough a field, and so long as you use a direct drill on it, you don't, you get the bonus for using a direct drill, even though you dug deep into the field and turned the soil. So you want to maximize your environmental score. Just use a direct drill all the time, and if you really want to cultivate fields, there's nothing to stop you, just so long as you do the direct drill afterwards. Okay, right turn, Clyde. Meek. But, yeah. It's a thing. Yes, environmental score. Yeah, so you don't. Even if you don't play with weeds on, so long as a field is not ready to harvest, you can go out there with a sprayer and herbicide and the spot spray or see and spray on the John Deere. Turn it on, drive 5 feet, turn it off, and you have weeded this field magically happen. Even though A, you didn't weed the entire field, and B, there were no weeds to weed anyway. Our sprayer does not have the spot spray sensors on it. So obviously, currently I'm just renting a small sprayer and doing spot spraying as and when, but when we get to the point that okay, it's time to upgrade and get a big sprayer, maybe even a self-propelled one, at that point we'll make sure it's got all the attachments on it. But I don't see the point in putting spot spray functionality at just shy of £40,000 onto a sprayer that we know we're going to be getting rid of. Okay, and that's that field collected. So 2 more. Squeeze through there. Okay. And then off we go to the other farm. So I've completed all contracts. What I haven't done yet is collected all the bales from the last 2. Then I'll cash them in all at the same time, so we get a good image of how much we've made today. Not too worried about how much we make from selling the hay. It is what it is. think we probably should have wider tyres on this for hauling this stuff. It's not a traction it's not a traction, i.e. pulling and moving problem. It's a slowing down and stopping and turning problem. Running narrows. Okay, we need to go, oops, through the lamppost. Yay. Since I've done a lot of harvesting on this map, there are a lot of fields with a lot of yeah, that was the turn. Yeah, there are a lot of fields with a lot of weeds in them. Was this the way? Yes, this was the way. I can't remember if the gate's at this end or the other end. This end, okay. Okay, there is a possibility that the remaining bales that we need to pick up for all of these contracts will fit. Oh, maybe not, actually. Okay. Now, question is, should I now? So, part of our recent learning is cultivators tend to leave stones, and I still, in spite of all the stuff I've been trying out, I still haven't figured out. There's a lot of hay in this field. I still haven't figured out what causes what size stones to appear. So one of the reasons for avoiding cultivating a field is because you end up with stones on the field. Shallow cultivators tend not to, but you tend to need a very high horsepower for a shallow cultivator because they're wide and big pieces of equipment. Come on, lift. But regular cultivators will create stones, and that's an issue you have to take care of if you want to avoid equipment damage. Can you close that? And I'm really not a fan of rock picking.